Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Hotshot Gaming here today, and we are back with another commentary race. Now, what I'm going to be doing is with the Tuesday night races that I do. So obviously you saw me upload the race that I did of the Ford Escort RS. That was a video of me driving from the VR cockpit. Now this video is going to be me commentating the video from everyone that was in the race from that perspective. So I kind of want to do a race from my view and then a race from everyone's view. So I thought I'd just let you know that now, so then when you look at the video, you know it's the same race, but it's from everyone's point of view. So without further ado, let's get this on the way. So this is an hour endurance race with pit stops, so fuel wear on, tire wear on, and we are in this race, starting the first race of the season, where we'll be gaining points to gain who's going to be at the top of the leaderboard and going down the leaderboard and gaining points throughout each event that we do to see who wins on the leaderboard at the end of the season. Now, in this race from qualifying, we have Drew Designs in first, we have BBR Grimsky in the second, we have myself in third with a good qualifying time, and then TWR Mercedes in fourth, then we have Form in fifth, and then Ebach in sixth, and then we have my Duck in seventh, Chucky in eighth, and then Green in ninth, and then Hunt 99 in 10th, and then we have Go Buzz in 11th, and then we have Delman in 12th, and then we have Mo in 13th to this whole grid race. So let's get this show on the road. Here we go, as this race is about to start. Here we go. All setting off at the start of this race. All seem like we're having a good start to the race right now. We're going to go on myself here as everyone approaches the first corner coming into the race. Everyone quite tight, but keeping it very nice as everyone goes around that first sector. Very nice. Bit of close up between myself and Mercedes in this race just now. Coming in as we go into the second turn of the race, everyone looking very nice, as someone has gone wide and gone off the track slightly, causing them to go off slightly, but everyone in the top pack here keeping it up nice and tight to start this race off. Look at that, everyone tightly in the race right now, coming through. Very nice for everyone as we come into the tight U-turn section of this race to finish off. Very nice for everyone there, look at that. Everyone coming in. Everyone still together in the pack. Very nicely to set this first lap of this race off. Very nice. As everyone is still staying together. Very nice. Not a bad track as well, especially with the... Oh, someone has span out. Who was that? Ebach has span out, unfortunately, and he now has a 3-second penalty that has dropped him right back to the back of the grid. That is what he's got some catching up to do, unfortunately, there. So we got Bark at the back, we got Mo, we got Main Duck, we got Dillman, we got Go Buzz, we've got Hunt in 8th, we've got Chucky in 7th, we've got Green in 6th, Fawn in 5th, Green in 5th. Now we've got myself in 4th, still Mercedes in 3rd, we've got Designs in 2nd, and we've got Grimsky in the first top spot here. Very nice. We are still in 4th place, trying to keep that position there. Everyone's still kind of tight, little bit of gas between everyone there, keeping this race on its toes. Don't forget the race has just started. There is still a lot to go to this race here now. As we approach this, it's the second lap of this hour endurance race, ready to keep this going, as everyone is quite tight between me, myself, and Chucky and Green here. Chucky out in the 6th spot, Green in 4th, a bit tight, myself going in on that turn there. as we go in to still keep 5th. That was quite close between myself and Green there. Nearly went in too much on the brakes there, because myself could nearly take out Green. Green was a bit laggy, as you can see there. Green being a little bit laggy. It was a bit tough to get around him sometimes. I didn't want to take him out because he was a bit laggy, but it was still a great race here and there between myself and Green and Mercedes when he was out in the grid as well. So as we come around this beautiful turn here, keeping the inside as Green gets it on the outside there from myself, keeping it very, very nice as we approach the second turn here, coming in very nicely, trying to keep it nice and tight, but we are on the outside there. Someone has gone wide there, Thorn going wide, causing him to lose a bit of time there. Chucky and myself neck and neck between each other, fighting for that fifth place, should I say, sorry. Coming in on the inside myself. Are we taking the inside? It's very tight. Chucky on the outside there, gaining for the inside on the next turn. He still keeps 5th position. And myself still in 6th. Coming in, trying to stay on that inside, get around that corner as fast as possible, keeping up on Chucky's tailpipe. Can we gain that position there as we come around to nearly finish off the next lap here? Coming in, keeping on the slipstream of Chucky, trying to gain that 5th position. Let's see how everyone else is going. Hunt in 7th, Fawn in 8th, Delman in 9th. All fight between Buzz and My Duck in 11th and 10th, but Buzz has managed to get the 10th, but the slipstream between My Duck is close there, and we've got Mo in 12th position there. We still have Bart in 13th, but he has a 1.5 second penalty. Let's see how the top drivers are doing now. We have Grimsby still in that top spot, keeping it nice with the pace there. Not far off his due designs though, keeping up with him. And then we have Mercedes in 3rd spot here. Not too bad, but the guys up in front, they do have a bit of a gap between Green and myself. Trying to gain up on them to top spots, trying to see what we can do there. So the pack is still looking very tight, coming around the old 90-degree, not U-turn bend, sorry, U-turn bend. Coming in, Green still in 4th with myself coming in on the inside. Bit of a contact, keeping the inside as myself goes in for the 4th position with Green out on the outside. Do we have the inside spot? We still do. Coming in on the inside, still keeping 4th, taking it away. Trying to stay away from Green as he was a bit laggy there. So it is very neck and neck on the straight here as Chucky goes out onto the left-hand side. It's neck and neck. Myself sandwiched in the middle. This is very tight coming into the first spot. Who's going to take it first? Is it going to be Chucky on the inside for the first corner as Chucky goes in on the first corner, comes in, hot shot on the inside, taking it for 4th position. Very nice, but Chucky is back on the inside there, gaining the 4th position. Very tight between everyone as we have Green on the inside coming in for it as well. Nice and tight as Chucky gets the 4th, Green and myself neck and neck, but I managed to get 5th on the outside of that entry. Very nice. Wow, what an sensational battle between myself, Green and Chucky on that point. Very tight, keeping it clean still. That's what we like about racing. Nice and clean and good battles. Green coming in on the inside, but then I have the inside on the left-hand side. Do I keep it? Do I keep the inside? Can I still keep 5th? Here we go, coming around now, coming around, keeping it nice as we still gain 5th on the out of the entry of that turn. But Green, is he going to go in for it? No, he's not. As I go wide on the outside, tapping, and then Green goes in for a little tap on there. But then I get a shunt, giving me a bit of speed, but it's not enough as Hunt comes in for 6th place, slowing me down, giving Fawn the opportunity to come up on the inside, as he does, which then brings me down to, unfortunately, 8th position now, as we approach to finish off our next lap now. Wow, what a sensational lap that was. Let's see how the people are doing in top spot with Grimsky making it look very easy on the top spot there. Still on the top with no issues at all. He must have some bit of good rhythm there with his old design of rust on the car there, as he does have designs not far behind him, followed by Mercedes there. Mercedes has managed to get away from most of the pack now. He's up with the top spot now. Can he gain any more positions in this race though? He's in the top 3. He's managed to get out of the pack as they all come around the corner now. Just keeping an eye on these top guys, see how they're doing here. As they near enough approach to finish their race of their lap. Here, coming around, they're about to finish as they come onto the straightaway point for any slipstreams coming in. Can we see a slipstream entry here? Any different positions? Look at that between everyone. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see how it is. Chucky in 4th. Looks like he's got a bit of a gap. Looks like he might be comfortable for a little while. Then we have Green and Fawn not long behind him, with Hunt as well and myself. So we've got a bit of our pack here as well. But we also have Mandak. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong, bro. Delman, we have in 10th, which is very nice. And then we have Buzz in 11th. And we still have Mo in 12th. And then we still have Bark in 13th place. He has still got some catching up to do, Bark there. It's not helped him with those penalties that he's had. But let's see if he can build up on that. He's still got plenty of time to go in this race. No one has pitted yet, so that's good. So let's see how the guys are doing at the back here. Very close between Delman, Mindark, and Kogo Buzz. Very tight between these guys. Let's see how these guys are going to do on the back here. Very nice. Not too bad by these boys. We've got Delman, Mindark not far behind him. Is there going to be a slipstream? Are we going to see any more overtakes on this? We are not sure. We're only like 12 minutes into the race, I think, at this moment. Still plenty of time to go in this race as we approach the straightaway again for a slipstream. Is Mindark gonna go in for an inside? Has he got enough slipstream? It seems like he does. Delman out on the outside there, which is going to give Dak. Is Dak going to have enough time to get on that inside? He does by the look of it. Delman coming in on the inside. Very close, as I think Delman's going to get this. Back on the inside, Izzy, very close. Dark still in 9th, and he does get it. Dak does get 9th place. Wow. Very nice by that there, as he went on the slipstream of the straightaway, come in. He got on that inside for a second and then it went wide, but he managed to get the position there, which was very nice, very clean. Well done to him there. Beautiful. As we see most drivers coming around to finish off their next laps. How are we doing here? 8th position by Fawn. 7th by myself. Looks like we have gained a position here. It's quite tight between us right now still. Gaining back down to that entry. We did have a good start at first. We were starting in the grid, I believe it was either 3rd or 4th, but we have got a P6 right now coming in, as we've got everyone coming in for the slipstream. We've got Fawn, Hunt, myself on the straightaway coming in for the first turn. Is anyone going to get it, or am I going to get it myself? Slipstream between Hunt and Fawn, as Fawn is on the inside. I'm on the inside as well. It's very nice. Coming in. Fawn on the inside still. As we are on the outside, I think Fawn is very close between the second turn. Coming in as we do get it up on the second turn in there, managing to keep a P6 there. Very nice. Coming in, managing to keep that P6. Beautiful. As we still have quite a lot of drivers up in the pack, which is very nice to see. coming in on the 90-degree bend now. Going a bit wide. Myself coming in. We've got the inside line for the next turn. Hunt on the outside. I'm keeping it myself tight as possible. Might be a bit too tight. Has it gone over the limit? Probably not. It has a little bit with a 0.5 penalty. We have cut the line a slight bit too much, which could cost us a bit of time in the penalty zone, which I think we're going to be serving next lap, as it will see. So we got a bit of speed that we need to do, but in case Hunt will gain a position there for that P6 spot. Wow. Now, these races are very, very long. Our endurance races, no stopping. It was really good fun as well, this race. Driving in the Ford Escort RS. Very nice car to drive. Tyre wear wasn't actually too bad on this car. Fuel actually wasn't too bad on this car as well. And the good thing about this car as well is you could just, like, the back end wasn't that bad. You could literally just turn the car and go around the corners very beautifully, stick on the track like glue, especially if you would have tyre wear to the point where it was near enough at its, you know, where you would feel like you need to pit, but it would forgive you on the amount of tyre wear you would have. So it was it's a very nice car to drive. It's a very nice car to have in the series, which is very beautiful. We have served our penalty now, which I don't think has lost us as much time, as we are still currently in P6 position here. Let's see how Top Spot is doing now. So we still have Grinsky in first position, smashing it out of the park. I don't know why the camera angle is doing that right now. The camera is a bit broken. Don't know what happened there. So we still have the same guys on the top spot. Grinsky in first. We still have Designs in second, and we still have Mercedes out in the top spot. And I think they have a massive gap on everyone. You can't even see the other drivers yet. These guys are still coming around sort of the second turn. Fourth there by Chucky as he approaches 90, the U-turn bend, coming around very nicely, keeping the inside and coming back out to the outside as he takes out that entry. And then followed by him is Green coming around, very nice. And then followed by that is myself, as the pack is coming around to near enough finish their next lap. So here's 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. We can count. So, was that a bit of a slight drift there? Did I see from Grinsky there? Very nice coming in as they keep right on tight of the wall there. Very nice as we approach the second turn of this race, coming in very nicely as the top boys make it look so easy, as they should. Fourth still Chucky with a bit of a gap there. Green with a 1.0 second penalty. Are we going to have a shot to gain 5th position here? Not far behind us is Dak, not far behind us. I don't know why the camera angle's doing that. It's really annoying, as Dak does go off the track a little bit, followed by Thorn as well, which gives Dak a 0.5 second penalty, but he did manage to get past me, even though he went on the grass. But that could cost him, as myself goes on the inside with Dak taking out the outside a bit too much, giving me the position to come in for a P6 now. We do have the inside coming in with Dak on the outside, giving us that speed, as Dak is going to serve his penalty, which is 0.5 second penalty, which is going to give us a bit of a gap on this race to get away from Dak. Followed by Thorn. Is it going to give Thorn enough time to catch up to Dak? I don't think it is. Dak might still have slipstream on myself. as we come in to finish our next lap. Now we are about, I would say, 20 minutes into the race now. I would say maybe a little bit longer. There's maybe, I reckon people are gonna maybe start pitting in about the next 10 minutes, maybe, could be wrong. Let's see if any of the starters are going to pit. Let's see, we do not know. Everyone's got a different pit strategy. Some people like to pit early, some people like to pit late, depending on the strategy. And depending on how much gap you have on the other drivers, I would say, is whether you're going to have an advantage in the pits or not. It's a very tough one to choose, I think, when trying to do pit strategy. Because everyone takes it a bit differently with the pit strategy. Sometimes you don't even have to pit. That's if it's not a mandatory. Excuse me. That's if it's not a mandatory pit stop. It doesn't look like the top spots are pitting yet. So let's see how we are doing. Chucky with a comfortable P4 lead there at the moment. Seems like he has nothing to worry about. Green in 5th, followed by myself right behind him. Is that Green gone into the Green? Green has gone into the pits to serve his first pit stop. What is he going to do? Is he just going to go for fuel, or is he just going to change tyres? Let's see what Green does here. Let's see what he's going to do. What is his strategy? Is he just going to fuel? Is he going to just change tyres, or is he going to be in there for a little bit? Let's see here. We've just got to wait for him to go into the pits now. Green coming in. Seems like he is changing tyres. And he is fueling as well. So that's going to serve him some time. But no one else has pitted yet, I don't think. So Green has now come out. That has brought us down to 5th place. We have not pitted yet. So people are starting to pit. Seems like Green is the only one I think that is pitted. Are the leaders going to pit this lap? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like they're ready to pit yet. Okay. As we come in now, Chucky in a 4th position now, myself in 5th, we got Dak in 6th, we have Thorn in 7th, and then we have Burke in 8th. Going to be serving a 1.5 second penalty there, unfortunately, as he serves that penalty now, which has slowed him down, giving Buzz the opportunity to maybe gain some time on Burke there. So we have Buzz in 9th, and we have Hunt in 10th. What are these drivers going to do? We've got Buzz going in for the slipstream. No, Hunt going out a little bit. Is Hunt going to go back in for a slipstream there? Is it enough? Is it enough as Hunt goes in for a slipstream? Hunt is going to go on in on the inside. He's going to try and take the position off Buzz as he goes in, nicely taking that inside as Hunt goes in for an P8 position on Buzz as he goes in for that nice slipstream, taking in a nice early inside for the braking zone, coming in for the inside in order to overtake Buzz there, which is very, very nice. Good from him. 7th is Burke still. Not far behind is Hunt and Buzz. Very nice in this race. Seems like a few drivers are quite openly spaced now in this race, so it seems like it is a bit open between everyone. The pack has split now, so we have all the top drivers in one section of split zone, and then it seems like we have mid-pack sort of split, and then we have the rest of the guys that are at the back. But this could change with pit stops. So we've got Dak going in for a pit stop. Let's see what he's going to do now. Let's see if he's going to change and fuel. Let's see what Dak does here as he goes in to serve his pit stop now. Just waiting on him now, just waiting on him. As he comes in, Dak coming in for a pit stop. Changing tyres. Going in for fuel. In there for a few seconds. Still in there, still in there. And now he's coming out. And we also have Buzz going in for a pit stop as well. And we have Hunt going in for a pit stop. We've got Mo going in for a pit stop as well. We have not only that, so we have... Oh my god, we have 1 driver, 2 driver, 3 driver. I think we have 3 drivers in the pits. As Hunt comes out of the pits now. We've got Buzz coming out of the pits. And we still have Mo in the pits fueling up. It looks like he's going in. Now he's just served his pit stop. Now he is coming out. He's got fresh tyres, fresh fuel. The leader's still in here now. Looks like some of the leaders are going to be overlapping some of our drivers now. As we have Grimsky slowly catching up to... can't see who he's going to be catching up to at the moment. Technical difficulty with the cameras. But I did see someone 12th, so it seems like the leaders are going to be overlapping people at some point. Are the overlappers going to cause the top drivers some carnage for the other drivers to catch up to the leaders, or are the other drivers going to make it easy for them? They will have to, because it's a blue flag. Blue flag, when blue flags come up, they need to let the top drivers overtake when you're being overlapped. But it's whether it's going to be easy for them to do it. So this is very, very, very crucial from the drivers if they get overtaken to not only do their race, but to also think of the top drivers that are in the top spots as well, to let them go if they are faster than them. So that'd be very interesting to see the top spot people. So we've got Berg in 4th now. Berg was quite at the back of the pack, but he might have done a good enough pit strategy to maybe end the race with maybe a good position. We do not know. So we've got Chucky in 5th. We've got Green in 6th. 7th is Fawn. 8th is Dak. 9th is Delman. 10th is myself. So I think I went in the pits at that point. So we have gone back quite a bit. So we have some catching up to do now. We are at the back of the pack now. Hunt, 99 in an 11th position. We have Buzz in 12, followed by Mo, and then we have Grimsky out in the top spot again with a 0.5 second penalty, but he is going to be overlapping drivers, which could give Mercedes a chance to gain a position there. Let's see how this goes. As Grimsky is about to serve his penalty. Grimsky has been in top spot for a long period of this race. So is it going to be enough? He has served it as Mercedes comes up on the outside. It is very tight as he does get first position as Grimsky loses it, but Grimsky is going in for a pit stop. Going in for a pit stop strategy. So that leaves Mercedes in top spot, with which he has not pitted yet. We've got Drew. Is he going to go in for a pit stop? We will see. Chucky in 5th, Green in 6th, Fawn in 7th, Dak in 8th, Delman in 9th, myself in 10th, right up on Delman's tailpipe there. Are we going to gain the position on him as we go on the inside? We're going for the brake. Coming in on the inside, Delman going really wide on the brakes there as we gain the position on Delman, getting that ninth position there. We have got some catching up to do. We were in 6th. Are we going to gain a 6th position or better back? We do not know. I think we're almost, I think, approaching about the 30-minute mark of this race. I think I'm sort of going off the camera time here. While looking at the board here, we're just past halfway on this race on the actual board here that I've just done now. So we're in 9th place. We're doing very well so far, 9th position. 7th by Dak. 6th is Fawn. Green is 5th. Chucky 4th. And Grimsky coming out of the pits. He's in 3rd position, so he's done well with the pit strategy as he is catching up to Drew Designs now. Is Grimsky going to get his top spot back, which I think Mercedes has, which is Mercedes is going in for a pit stop. Is Mercedes going to have time to get out of the pits here? Whoa. Oh, this is going to be close. Designs coming in around the last approach of the corner. Oh, Mercedes going in for the pits now. I don't think it's going to be enough. changing tyres, refueling. This is close. Oh, I don't think it's going to be enough for them to get out. He's still fueling. Nope, Designs has got first place now. Grinsky in the second. And Mercedes coming out of the pits now. They've just approached the first turning, as Mercedes is not far behind the two top spots, as he has just timed it nicely coming out of the pits to keep top 3 spot here, which is very nice. Good timing on the pit stop there. So Mercedes is now back in third position now, with Grimsky going off track a little bit. He is still in second. Is that going to give Mercedes enough time to get back the top spot that he had originally? But Grimsky has had the top spot for longer. Now, coming back to the back of the following pack, we have fourth is Chucky coming in, followed by Green, not far behind him now. And then we got Fawn coming in. Fawn in 6th place. Bloody camera on that point. Fawn going in around the slight second turn there, coming into the straightaway as we approach up to the U-turn bend. Alright, that's what I'm calling it now. I'm calling it U-turn bend. U-turn bend. Coming in on the inside is Fawn. Ooh, closely by is Dark. As we approach the next set of turns, we do have a few people in the pack. We are in 8th position now. Looks like we've gained some spots. But we do have Delman behind us as well. What a race this was last Tuesday. Very, very beautiful race. I do have another race coming up this Tuesday. Today, it's going to be racing in the Renault safety car. Very nice car. I think that's going to be stock as well. It's going to be very interesting to see how that race goes as well. I think it's going to be another endurance race again. See how we do on that on the points leaderboard. Hopefully we did some practicing in all these cars as well to see whether these cars were going to be good for the season as well, which was very nice. Some of the cars that got picked were very nice to drive, very not too technical, not too spinny outy, very, very nice. Everyone enjoyed the car, enjoyed the tracks that were on the car. So it'll be very interesting to see how these cars perform in the series. But the only thing that I think that is happening is the Ford, I think, is the only car that is going to be upgraded over time in each race. All the others are going to stay stock. So it'd be interesting to see how all the different races end up, especially with the Ford when it starts upgrading itself and the performance. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Ford performance goes from stock to a fully fledged race car. That would be very interesting to see. And even this car stock is absolutely amazing to drive. So it's been such a good car. Doing this first race of the series in the Ford Escort RS, which has been a very nice car to drive. You can just spin this car around, get it around the corners at like full speed. Very nice car to drive, especially on this track as well, which has been very, very nice. So it has been absolutely a nice car to drive. So let's see how everyone's doing. We did grass it a little bit there, as we're still in P8 and we've still got some catching up to do. There's a bit of a fight between Delman and Berg here in 10th and 9th as these guys go around to U-turn bend. That's what it's called now, U-turn bend. These guys not far, near enough, coming in as Burke is right up on Delman's tailpipe as he comes in for a cheeky little slipstream. Is it going to be enough on the straightaway to get for Burke to get a 9th position, as he is in that slipstream, trying to keep the slipstream as much as possible. Let's see if Burke goes in for a cheeky... Oh, okay, Dowman going into the pits now, which then gives Burke easy P9 right now, which isn't too bad. We are in 8th position now still. 7th is Fawn, Dak is 6th. Hopefully we can catch up to these boys before the end of the race happens. Chucky is in 5th, followed by Green in 4th. So these boys ain't too far from each other. Let's see how these boys do as they go around U-turn bend. Very quick by Chucky there a little bit, but does go quite wide on the out at the entry there. Losing a bit of time. Oh, that was a bit of a cut by Chucky there, but as the penalty system gave it to him, no, they haven't. Oh, he's got a 1.5 second penalty now. Coming around. .5 second penalty by Chucky now. That is going to cost him some time, which is going to give Dak the opportunity to get 5th. That's if Dak can keep up with Chucky. This is going to be interesting now. Chucky has got some speed to do now. Chucky is going to have to build up some time before he serves that penalty. That has cost him a bit there, unfortunately. And then we've got myself following up. Are we going to have enough time to catch up to Chucky as well to gain a possible P7? This is going to be interesting. I want to keep an eye on Chucky here to see how he does. Chucky with that 2.5 second penalty. He's going to be serving that any minute as he goes around U-turn Bend Island. Dak followed by Fawn, not far off as well, as he is coming up towards serving that penalty. A bit of a slide from Chucky as well. Here we go. And now Chucky is now serving his penalty. Is it going to give Dak the opportunity to pass? It has. Is it going to give Fawn the opportunity to pass as well? It has. Fawn going in on the inside. We are not far behind Chucky. Not enough, obviously, for us to catch up to Chucky there. Which is turned the tables. Green coming around the first corner. Very nice. Mercedes in 3rd place. These guys are going to be probably fighting a lot of overlapped drivers now. Grinsky back in 1st, followed by Designs, and Mercedes as well coming in on that as Grinsky does tap the wall, giving Designs the opportunity to get on the slipstream to catch up. There is some drivers that are going to be overtaking. Dowman, is this going to be crucial? This is going to be very tight. They're overlapping the driver now. This is very tight. We've got Designs out on the outside. We've got Grimsky on the inside. It's very tight. Grimsky on the inside. Designs on the outside there. Grimsky keeping it very tight on the inside to take Designs out so he doesn't gain the entry on 1st place there. Very nice, especially coming past the overlap drivers there. That was very clean. Well done by all the drivers there. Beautiful, beautiful overtakes on the overlap and then coming into that first sector of that corner. Very beautiful. I don't know why the fucking camera does that every time in that fucking corner. It's so annoying. But Rimsky keeping it nice and sharp there. Beautiful there. Looks like Fawn has a 1 second penalty. Be interesting to see how that goes. And now the top drivers again going around. Very tight. Designs not far off him in that slipstream. These top drivers have been on top for most of the race, making it look extremely easy from everyone else. But obviously them three, the pressure must be on between those three, fighting for that top spot questioning Grimsky must be more on the edge as he's kept first place for most of the race, if not all of it. Mercedes did have first spot for a little while until he went into the pits, and when he had to serve his pits to change his tyres and fuel coming in. So it looks like Grimsky is making it still look easy coming around the first corner as well, making it look beautiful. We got Green still in fourth, keeping the fourth position there. Well done, Green. Followed by Dak. Fawn serving his penalty now. Chucky coming up. Followed by myself. Is going to give Chucky the opportunity to come in for a slipstream and gain on that first sector. Not far from myself catching up. This is very close. As we're near enough getting to the end of this race now. Not far now, not far now. As Fawn goes up on the inside, causing Fawn to have to brake a little bit there. Fawn on the inside, Chucky still keeping P6, followed by myself in 8th position. This will be interesting. Can we see anything happen here? Can we gain any more positions before this race ends? We're coming around the next sector of turns. As we see Fawn keeping it on point still, very nice. We're still in that 8th spot. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Going into U-turn bend. Very tight there. We're so close to catching up here. We're going to be in a very tight situation. As we catch up to P7 and P6. We're in that slipstream now. Can we gain any more spots before the end of this race? Slipstream coming up, very crucial into the straightaway here. Who's going to have the opportunity to go in to the first corner? Is anyone going to be able to get a slipstream here? Nope. Don't seem like I'm not going to be able to. I'm not too sure. Anyone going to go in on the inside? Still everyone in the slipstream. Fawn going in on the inside with Chucky on the outside. Chucky managing to get back in on that inside on that Fawn. Followed by myself on the outside here. This will be interesting. Is there going to be any more positions between Chucky, Fawn and myself coming into this race? Chucky going in for a little flash. With Fawn going around the corner. Fawn going too wide, hitting the corner. Oh, this is close. 7th to 8th. Myself coming in to get the position of P7. Very nice. As Fawn hits the wall, giving us the opportunity to get in on that slipstream and gain the position back going into U-turn bend. Hitting 7th position. Very close here, as this could near enough be the end of the race. Is it going to be this lap or more? Depends on what the time is like. As we approach the last corner, we're on a P7. Can we catch up for a slipstream to gain 6th position? Can we? I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's have a look as we come in on the last corner. Are we going to get it? I don't think it's going to be enough. And that ends the race with a P7, guys. P7. So let's see the grid here. So that ends the race there. Oh mate, what a race that was by everyone. Let's just see what the grid was at the end of that race there. As we skip all of this. Just want to see what it was in the end. As we come around, just see what happened, see what positions were. So we're just going to come back around and just watch this race end. So once we come past the finishing line, so we have to end this race. It was Grimsky in first, then it was Designs in second, third was Mercedes. Green was in fourth at the end. Dak was in fifth. Chucky in sixth. Myself in seventh. Then it went Fawn in eighth. Then it went Bark in ninth. Then it went Hunt in 10th, Buzz in 11th, Delman in 12th, Mo in 13th. Man, what a first season race of Gran Turismo that was, with the community in the Ford Escort RS Cosworth 92. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this commentary race of everyone in the community championship race season. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace out, guys.